38 people heard a woman cry out in the dark. 38 windows, 38 pairs of ears, and almost no one moved. Not because they were cruel, because each one assumed someone else would act. The crowd was full, and she was completely alone. The Stoics taught something quietly devastating. Virtue is not a feeling. It is a choice made in the body, in the moment, before the mind has time to negotiate. Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself, not to history, reminding himself that what is right must be done now, not delegated, not deferred. The Gita echoes this. Act without waiting for another hand to move first. Duty does not divide itself among witnesses. Kitty Genovese was attacked outside her home in New York City. 38 neighbors, researchers later found, were aware something was wrong. But each one looked out and saw other lit windows, other witnesses, and in that shared awareness, responsibility dissolved. Psychologists would later call this the bystander effect. The more people present, the less any single person feels called to act. The crowd, it turns out, does not multiply courage, it dilutes it. Each person waits for the next, and the next waits for the one after. And the moment passes like water through open hands. And then, nothing. Just silence where a voice had been. 3 things live in this story worth carrying with you. First, presence without action is not the same as help. Buddhism speaks of compassion as something that moves the hands, not just the heart. Feeling concern from a distance is not yet kindness. Second, the crowd gives us permission to disappear. You've felt this. Most of us have. The moment we see others nearby, something in us exhales and steps back. Recognizing that reflex is the first step to overriding it. Third, responsibility cannot be shared into nothing. The ancient teaching is simple. If you see it, it is yours. Not because no one else is there, but because you are. The practice is this. When you notice yourself waiting for someone else to speak, to help, to begin, pause. Ask one question. If not me, then who? Not as guilt, as a gentle, honest reckoning with what you already know. If this brought you a moment of stillness, subscribe and walk this path with us. The 38 windows were not empty. They were full of people who each believed the other would be the one. Courage does not live in the crowd. It lives in the single person who stops waiting.